some weeks back, I brought bags from my car which were given to me by my mom to motivate my students. And actually, the trick did work. Attendance has really been impressive, but one thing that's also bothering is that most of the students here can't read, and most can't, like some among them can't write. When you write on the board, they can copy it into their, but they can't read. They don't understand what you've written. And so one thing I've come to understand is that most of the time some of the students are not doing well, and then they have to be repeated. Their parents do mount pressure on the GES to promote all students, and it's a very bad thing. Some people are in this class, they can't read, they can't write. Some just I just don't get it. But some few parents understand that if their words are not doing well, they have to be repeated. But majority of them do not understand. So what the school has also adapted is to be promoting students. They don't even consult. They just promote. And most are here, they can't read it all right. The other time like this, I was in a meeting. We had a meeting with a rep from the GES who was saying that even when we teach and one student, people understand, we are good to move on. I didn't understand. So I asked him why. And he said, oh, that's the system. It means themselves, they are not trying hard. They tell teachers, when you teach and even a student in the class understand, you are good to go on. Just teach. And because of that, most of these students that you see them, most can't write, they can't read, they don't know it because the teachers themselves have given up because of the way GES is acting. They tell them, GES in the district tell them, when you teach and a people, at first when I came to the school, I doubted, but at the meeting, the man said the same thing. And not just that, I complained about the large number of students we have in the class. He told me that what? If students don't have place to sit, I can tell them to go home. Look at the number. Some 4 or 5 on a desk. And the man told me that if students come to school and they don't have desks, I can tell them to go home. And I on that one also I confronted him and said, it's their right. They have the right to education. So why would I tell someone who has come to school to go home just because the person doesn't have a place to sit? And he said, if I don't understand, then I should tell the people to go home and then bring desks. I was really pissed, but then I had to just swallow my anger. So this is the case. This is the situation here. Most of the teachers in the school have given up because they've tried their best, and yet so the GS is not being supportive. Here lies the case. Every now and then, see circuit supervisors are coming around intimidating teachers. They don't just come and do it. They just come and then yell at teachers. It's just so sad. It's so sad. Some of the teachers down here are really going through a lot, and it's just by the grace of God that some of them are still in the classroom. Because considering the way situation is down here, I believe most of them would have opted for transfer to other places. But by the grace of God, some of them are still here. As I said earlier in the other video, attendance has been very impressive. You can see. For this one here, we have it here to be motivating them. So every day when they come to school, they sit and then they know they must learn to get more. But there's also one problem. Most of my students, when it comes to exercise book, most of them do. In fact, all the exercises in one book. Some even write notes in the exercise book. So most of them, you see the book. Most people do more than one exercise in the book. They do homework, everything in the book. And you know, for this term, I've been able to make them come to school just because of the bag. So I'm thinking of a new way that I can make them come to school. That's next term. So right now, what I'm looking to do is to get exercise books that when I come, I'll give to those who have only one exercise book for all the subjects, and then homework as well. So I know it's not an easy work, but then I can't do it alone. So I'm just pleading with all those watching this video. If you can help in the little or like in a little way you can, I think I'll be very happy. Because I need exercise books to keep them in class for next term. For this term, for now they've been coming to school. Attendance, as I said earlier, has been very impressive. Just because of the bags I brought. Next term, if I'm not able to bring anything to retain them in class, I'm sure I'll come to class, and out of the 80 something students, I've only see maybe 30 or 40, which is going to be very bad. So I'm appealing to all those watching this that if you feel touched and you would like to help, you just have to just contact me. My number will be I'll be giving out my number, so you just have to contact me, and then just know how you can do it. Even if it is one exercise book, I believe God will bless you, because it is in giving that we receive, and then I believe that your blessing might come from that, and they really need your help. Some of these people, see, this exercise book, the person does everything, see, everything, homework or exercise or math or science or everything, most of these books, see, and some of them even it's not their book, some of them is not their book, it's books that their relatives have used, and then they have also taken it, and then they are using. So I'm appealing to you, if you feel touched and then you want to, you just have to contact me. Even if it is one exercise book, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.